You can find my friends in the country where they fill me with the bobcat spear and the blacktail roam, where the dirt road ends. That's where you can find the real me. You're the yippee coyotes, young. Welcome home. Welcome home. You can find.
I'm live. All right. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, Mariposa. Thank you for tuning in to Inside the Office with me, Sheriff Briese. As always, we want to continue to work with our communities and work with our Mariposa family and friends, provide you information and updates. And as always, and as promised, we start with our monthly look back. So hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. We've kind of got a little bit of a time change. We've been playing around the different times, and so far, by popular demand, 3:30 seems to be the new time. So we will jump right in to what we're going to do today. And so for our look back in July is calls for service. Calls for service were heavy again. Everybody's busy, working very hard to keep you, Mariposa, safe. So calls for service was recorded at 2,214 calls for service for the month. Our jail continues to stay very active, and we had 65 jail bookings, a couple DUIs, over 20 different warrant arrests. So again, hats off to everybody working hard, making sure that we are safe, our communities are working together. And some of the stuff we're going to talk about today, obviously, takes involvement of everyone working together, trusting us, responding to things, calling us when you see suspicious activity, being diligent in your communities, knowing what looks right and what doesn't look right. So thank you very much for me and our office. We appreciate the help of our community. We appreciate the support. So first thing is a little bit of just information. Paper cup today. But the first thing is our sheriff, we opened up our new sheriff's business office. And so what that did is move some of our staff that are currently working out of the main office to give some room, some efficiency, as well as some better parking and availability of services to you, the community. And so our sheriff's business office is located at 5284 Highway 49 North, and that's just between DMV and Mariposa County Community Health. And the office hours are just the same, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And some of those services are report requests, report releases. Our coroner division is working out of there. Our civil processing, which is everything from restraining orders, subpoenas, eviction notices, paperwork, and all your civil processing paperwork that we produce for you. Our dog licensing, our live scan, fingerprinting, and our concealed carry weapons permits. And what's really nice too is we upgraded when moving into that office, we're able to provide a computer in the lobby. And so the computer will give the public and you all access to county online services and forms. So if there's something that maybe you don't have internet or you can't access a form, you can come into our lobby and the computer is there so you can get your paperwork done. And then the staff there are there to help you if there's any questions. So again, it's another location. Hopefully one of these days we'll have a new sheriff's office and all be under one roof. But in the meantime, it is all about serving you, the community, as well as making sure staff has adequate workspace. And then end of the day is efficiency, making sure that the services we provide, we're able to do those professionally and be able to have all that up and running without any delay. So all other law enforcement services are just the same as always at the main sheriff's office and dispatch. Nothing else has changed there. It was just the business, we call it the business center or the business stuff, kind of outside of your traditional law enforcement. Getting that space available, getting the resources for you. And like I said, a nice little upgrade, having a computer right there on hand, ready to be utilized. So jumping into some significant type cases or things, you may have seen earlier on our Facebook that our animal control and our deputy sheriffs did a pretty significant animal cruelty case. And that case, unfortunately, our furry friends sometimes don't have the option to run down to the store and buy food. So they need to entrust in our partnerships that we're taking care of our animals. And unfortunately, these animals were very neglected, not only malnourished, but just the environment, the treatment, and if I had a photo or a video, I could show you some of the pictures, but I don't. But just description of what we saw, and seeing visual fleas and other things running around on their bodies. It was just a horrible event. So hats off to both animal control and as well as our deputy sheriffs to intervene, and we were able to intervene before there was anything serious, such as a death of our canines. And so we partnered with the Friends of Animal Community. So very thankful for them for accepting these 10 canines. They are going through an extensive rehabilitation. We want to nurse them back to health, hopefully get them to happy, loving homes. So as that progress continues, we will definitely, hopefully, have a new update on our Facebook and show the difference of proper care and how these lovely little canines are going to hopefully get a second chance. So hats off to everybody involved in that. And the individual was arrested on felony charges for the child, or not the child endangerment, for the animal neglect. There was some child endangerment charges as well. And I believe there was a probation violation involved in that as well. So we are hoping, and they are all expected to make a full recovery. So unfortunate situation, but hopefully we have a positive report out after that. Another unreal, how these things even occur in people's brains. But, we worked with CAL FIRE and Sheriff's Office personnel, and we were able to successfully apprehend another arson suspect. And that suspect, Michael Alexander, was suspected of 5 vegetation fires between Patty Hill and Quarry Pines Road and East Whitlock. So, we've felt the pain of fire. We know the destruction of fire. I just want to thank the community, the members of all the organizations working very hard and understanding the seriousness of individuals that want to try to do these crimes. And like I've said before, we're gonna come at you with everything we got, because it is it's just unfortunate somebody would even think that that's okay to do. Unfortunate that the one light of a fire could have so much devastation, can potentially put the lives of our first responders in danger, our community lives in danger, but also just the how it feels when that destruction hits your property that you work so hard to maintain, keep, possess, or own. So hats off to everybody for working that, and hopefully we'll have a good remedy through the justice system to make sure that those type of folks are not roaming our county. So we don't have really any tolerance for people that want to do stuff like that. So again, we may be a small town, but we are mighty. We are united, and we work hard. We work together, and we do everything we can to make sure that we're safe. So thank you, community, for being diligent, noticing signs, reporting, and talking to us, and making sure that your communities are safe. So I'll get off my soapbox there. But the other unfortunate stuff, first off, hats off to our volunteer search and rescue. Our volunteer search and rescue are just that, primarily made up of volunteers. They're your community members, members of this department, but also members of this community, and just for their will to serve this community. We had multiple search and rescue incidents, unfortunately, at the Merced River. The river is still flowing. There are parts that are safe, but there are parts that may look safe, but underneath the current is swift. There is a lot of debris, rocks and trees and everything you can think of that has, from our heavy winters, really changed some of the dynamics of the river. So if you are at the river, please, if you have children there, for one, keep a good eye on them. Make sure they have life jackets, other safety devices, but also, even if you're an adult, make sure that you're cognizant of the water you're in, and a reminder that water is strong and water is swift. So please just be cautious. Enjoy the beauties of the river, but don't underestimate Mother Nature. And so our search and rescue team, Fresno Sheriff's Office, Madera Sheriff's Office, Merced Sheriff's Office, our BLM, they all joined us in these searches for missing swimmers. And I just want to thank them for, when we needed the call, we needed additional bodies and help. They responded and they came. And it's just another show of, united front to make sure that we give you the best of the best public service that there is, regardless of the circumstances. And so thank you for that. And, to our search and rescue members, thank you. The Merced River has all different obstacles, not just the water. And so as we're searching and we're in the nighttime and daytime, we have the heat, triple digit heats we were in. But we also had a lot of, I don't even know what that chime was, but we have a lot of, other natural potential dangers. And so our rescuers encountered multiple rattlesnakes, different obstacles. So nobody was hurt, thankfully, but thank you, Search and Rescue, for always answering the call, being a face of this department as well, a face of the Sheriff's Office, part of the Sheriff's Office, but also, part of this community. So very busy though, multiple incidents. Unfortunately, out of 3 different incidents, we did have 2 fatal drownings. So, our hearts go out to the families, and we just thank the searchers, the deputies, and everybody that responded, CAL FIRE, our medical services. So busy. Also, we had last week, we did 2 large marijuana eradications out of the northern county of Mariposa. And those yielded 4,314 plants. One location also had 2 subjects in custody. And then the other location, unfortunately, ran away. However, we did recover his 9mm handgun pistol. So at least we got a gun off the street. Let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Last night, kind of off law enforcement topic, the Mariposa High School's quarterback club ramped up. So if you're interested in supporting the high school football team and the quarterback club, they're getting that ramped up as well. So we can get our athletes the equipment and stuff they need to be the stars of Friday night here in Mariposa and elsewhere. And so it was a good event. Got to meet the coaches and athletes and parents and friends and fans. We even had one of our local NFL professionals come out and support support the athletes. So it was really neat just to see the community come together from all different walks of life. And the focus is on the athletes and the kids, putting on the show, working hard to bring football back to Mariposa and bring Friday night lights, lighting up the town like back in the day. So pretty exciting stuff. We have upcoming events for August I want to talk about. So this Saturday, August 5th, there is an event, California Nights. It's live music, local businesses come together, including our Mariposa Chamber. And every year, a portion of the proceeds gets donated to something in our community. And so this year, spinning off of what we just talked about with football, the donation will be going towards the Mariposa High School football team so they can ensure to have their equipment or whatever they need. Every Friday, these athletes need to have a good meal before they put on the game day for the community and represent Mariposa. So a good group of kids. So we're going to hopefully get them some funding to kick it off. We have Coulterville back August 5th as well. We have Coulterville back to school event from 9 to 12 at the Coulterville Park. August 12th, we have Mariposa back to school event 10 to 12, and that's at the high school. And then all of our youth will be going back to school August 15th to all the schools in the county. I do want to give the school district props. We work together with the sheriff's office and the school district. We work together over the summer, kind of planning some other strategic ideas to ensure better safety and better partnership. So the sheriff's office and the school districts, all the different school location sites, have created a new atmosphere where you'll see more than just our school resource officer. Every deputy is going to be welcome to, during their patrol patterns and their beat assignments, to be able to pop in and start. First, our number one goal is always safety, enhancing our safety of our children, our schools. But also, I see a real positive of building the relationships with not only the staff, but the students throughout the year. So very excited to see this program work smoothly. It's worked well with the school, the superintendent, and he worked with all his principals and all the different school locations. So thank you very much, school district, superintendent, principals, for partnering with the sheriff's office. I hope we bring an even better atmosphere than we already have. And with that, I think I've reported out on just about everything. Like I said, it's been a busy summer for us at the sheriff's office. We're working hard. We have 2 more deputies graduating the police academy this Friday or next Friday, August 11th. So I'm just going to report that out in advance. So we are working hard to make sure you have the best of the best out there protecting you and working with you. And again, thank you for always being here. Like I said, this platform from the beginning has been to be informative, transparent, as well as informal, so we can laugh and talk and do whatever we got to do. But I just appreciate everybody tuning in and getting a little glimpse of things going on in the county. So do we have any questions? Huh? It's a wave. Chalet, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Ralph, hi stranger, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, we've been kicking around the different time zones, and we know people are working. Sometimes in the evening, people are getting dinner ready or whatever. So we've found this common ground so far of 3:30 seems to work. And like I said, this is live, but once we're done with the live, it is saved and recorded. So if you don't catch us live, you can always watch it after. And thank you guys for all you do. Well, thank you very much. And we thank you for your support. Yes. So sad for the doggies. Yes, it is sad, but at least we were able to intervene before it was even worse. Thank you for all you and your team do. Stay safe. Well, thank you very much. The team appreciates it. Like I said, 24/7, we are out here keeping the gremlins away. So we are doing our best to make sure our county is the safest place to be. Jim, thank you for getting deputies to stop by the schools. The children love this. Yes, I think it's a great idea. And it wasn't my brainchild. We had some community constituents make some recommendations. We tweaked it around and met with the superintendent. And it was really smooth. And I'm very excited to see this enhanced partnership with our schools. I do not know how to pronounce your name, but I will wave back at you. Thank you for tuning in. Ralph, thank you for all your team do. You are all awesome. Well, thank you, Ralph. We couldn't do it without your guys' support, so thank you back. All right. It looks like we got through all the questions, answers. Thank you guys for supporting us. It truly means everything. I know sometimes you see the deputies, but we have a lot of staff that are behind the scenes making things work too. And they, their partnerships with other county workers and other agencies, all working together, all have the same mission to provide the best of the best for you, provide the best public safety, but also just other resources. If we can find it and it's going to benefit you, the community, and our community, we're going to tackle it. So thank you for all your support, and we will see you next time inside the office, and have a great weekend. Stay safe.
You can find my friends in the country where they fill me, where the bobcat spear and the blacktail roam, where the dirt road ends. That's where you can find the real me. You're the yippee coyotes, young. Welcome home.